So, hi Aries, my name is Chris and this is your beautiful reading for December 2025. I hope your frequency is up, and let's just take the first card, the star card for December. Center of your Celtic cross, the universe is giving you something that you have wished for, right? Crossing energy is inner peace, happiness, joy, remembering joy. Six of Cups, beautiful energy, kind of a childlike innocence that is coming in. It's just carefree joy, right? Beautiful. And you have asked for it. There's the Nine of Pentacles, one of my most favorite cards. It's almost, it's not better than the Ten of Pentacles. Ten of Pentacles is fulfillment, right? This is the harvest, right? So everything you've done throughout the year is already done. Now you just have to pick the grapes. The grapes are ripe. You just have to pick them, and if you do so, instant reward, right? Harvest is work, but if you've done the harvest, you get something. You get something out of it. Two of Pentacles, always a good sign. Change, basically. There's the Fool card. You kind of already in a new chapter. And by the way, December 2025, right? Let's just talk for a moment about December 2025 and the overall energies we're in. We're in a seismic paradigm shift, right? And 2026 is going to be the first year in which the new paradigm, the frequencies of the new paradigm are higher or more powerful than the old ones, right? There is the Three of Swords. Okay, that's just, and that's a good sign, right? Then you're the Hierophant, and let's just see where this is going. There's a new consciousness, and there's the Queen of Cups, and there's the Six of Pentacles. So bottom of the deck, the King of Wands, Page of Cups, Six of Wands, nice energies, and I think I saw another ace here. What is this? The Ace of Pentacles. Okay. So, okay, the elephant in the room, there's the Three of Swords. Heartache, heartbreak. Well, it's December. It's not necessarily that serious. Maybe it's just Christmas, right? Or Kwanzaa or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. You got everything going for you, right? You're in this Hierophant mode, right? That's your energy. You got a new consciousness. You deeply, deeply learn something. There's a closure of a big, big fat circle. By the way, last 7 years, not just Pluto in Aquarius, that kind of was since 2008, a very difficult time, basically, where everybody, had to really push through it to get something done, right? Very resistance, a lot of resistance to whatever we have done. This is over already. Pluto is now in Aquarius, which is a much more lighthearted, beautiful, flowing energy. A lot of playfulness, right? And this is what's happening in December. So a wish granted from the universe. There is temperance, basically. Two of Pentacles is not exactly temperance, but Two of Pentacles is balancing something out. You got this emphasized with the Six of Pentacles. There's the scale as well in here. If you have given a lot, it's time to receive. If you have received a lot, it's time to give. And there's your harvest. Just pick the damn grapes and be done with it, right? No procrastination. You're in this new beginner's mind. The universe is bringing something in. Wish fulfilled from the universe, a star card. That's basically your Ten of Pentacles at the horizon. All you have to do is pick the damn grapes and pick them joyfully, right? Nothing bad at the horizon. Looking a little further back, since the Fool card is already in your past, Fool card, World card, ending circles, you're already in the new circle. well, you learned your lesson. You're showing up as the Hierophant, right? There's a new consciousness with which you embrace the world. So you learn something about the world, about yourself, and now you're coming out of it kind of as a new person who leveled up in consciousness development, which is a nice, beautiful thing to do. It has probably something to do with picking the rewards of your developmental circle, right? Queen of Cups, very much aware of your emotions. Yeah, and then there's that, right? Three of Swords, heartache, heartbreak, whatever that is. As I said, don't focus on that. Let's just clarify. It could just be Christmas, right? There's the Strength card. Try not to force anything. There's the, oh, that's beautiful. That's a beautiful combination. So try not to force things. Things will just fall into place if you allow them to fall into place. Keep your playfulness. There's the beautiful Empress clarifying the Six of Cups. So you got a lot of abundance here. Stability in your foundation, right? Nine of Pentacles. Wisdom, you got here. Maturity, I would say. Yeah. Page of Wands. There's the High Priestess. Keep your cool, keep your zen. Don't try to force things. That's the emphasis here with the Strength card and the High Priestess. Pretty much the opposite of what the Magician would do. The Magician would force things to happen and be all about willpower and telling people what to do. And no. You just pick your grapes, bring in the harvest, wish fulfilled from the universe. Count your blessings and pick them up, right? There's the new beginning, and you've waited for this new beginning, right? There's the Ten of Wands with the Fool card. By the way, bottom of the deck is the King of Wands. So mastership of your emotions, of your passion, including sexual energy, right? And then there's just the Three of Swords. But it's a fast energy, you know. Eight of Wands is the clarifier. I don't know what this is. Don't take it too serious. You are the Hierophant, you know how the world is. You are the Queen of Cups, the King of Wands. Nobody can play you with your passion. Nobody can just snap their finger and, you're not a puppy, you're not, naive. You're a Hierophant, right? You learned something and now you have to, maybe it's just a test from the universe. Be careful, right, who you invite into your life. Page of Swords. There's the Nine of Pentacles again, showing up with the Ace of Swords. Queen of Cups is clarified by Justice. Beautiful. And the Six of Pentacles with the Queen of Swords. Yeah, you got projects to do. You got things to do, and you can do it very playful and happy. And then there's Christmas, Hanukkah, Kwanzaa, whoever you allow into your life that you usually would not allow into your life the rest of the year. Maybe that's the direction it's coming from. Luna, Blue Angel Oracle deck. Maybe you should overthink that decision to allow someone in your life that you wouldn't allow into your life for 11 other months of the year. Me just saying, I'm just a weird guy on the internet. Luna, emotional healing. In the days leading up to the next full moon, you may feel unusually emotional for no apparent reason. You are experiencing an emotional healing. That's what it is. Three of Swords might not necessarily a disappointment, somebody stabbing your heart, something like that, brutally, right? I mean, it's in the card, it's in the depiction, right? But this could also be a healing process, right? You achieved so much, there's so much mastership here, the queens, royalty, Hierophant, and you're laser focused on flipping the page and beginning the new chapter, and you're kind of super successful. And then there's the fat Three of Swords, and what do I pick as I kind of took it as maybe it's a test, maybe somebody's trying to, but maybe this is just, you know, when we heal, when we further in the healing process, we uncover things that were hidden before, right? So maybe that's a good sign. Maybe it's an old trauma. Maybe that's an old wound, you know, that you now can take care of, right? Lunar spirit, you are experiencing an emotional healing, the release of unexpressed emotions that you have kept locked inside for a long time. Perhaps you had forgotten these feelings existed, so they have come to remind you. Let them, and what better months to remind you of past trauma than December, right? So they have come to remind you. Let them go and you shall be healed. There's nothing you need to do or work through. Just allow your emotions to surface without trying to suppress them. Allow all to unfold as it is and trust it is a blessing. You will enjoy the benefits of this emotional release for years to come. And it's Swords energy, right? So it's always about speaking your truth and being fully in Philautia, which means self-love. It's the balance between, it's not narcissism on the one extreme, but it's also not, you know, culpa mea culpa stuff, like completely, you know, I'm dying on the cross for everybody. These are two extremes, right? The narcissist who doesn't take care about anybody but himself, and the other one, which is the altruist, who kind of gives himself away for other people, just as unhealthy and just as extreme as the other side, right? So you need a healthy balance, and that's an act of self-love and of really integrated self-love when you just speak your mind, you speak your truth. You know, if there's something in your heart stuck, what better time to speak your truth than December, right? But do it gentle in a kind way. Don't cause drama that you don't want you to hear from. You're wise enough not to force your truth upon people. If the truth wants to be heard, you know, truth wants to be heard. And in order for the truth to be heard, you must speak it with love. That's your Tree of Swords. Be peace. That's the, what's that? The freaking Spirit Animal Oracle deck. Be peace. Be peaceful. And I'm going to give you 3 more quotes just because I feel like it. So, yeah. It's a fantastic reading. Choose people that choose you. Choose people that choose you. What you seek is seeking you. No drama. Thank you very much. And okay, that's a big one. Saint Bernhard. Saint Bernhard, in those respects in which the soul is unlike God, it is also unlike itself. Saint Bernhard. Why is Saint Bernhard in my quote staple? Because I actually agree to that quote, as effed up as it sounds on first hearing. In those respects in which in those respects in which the soul is unlike God, it is also unlike itself. So that's the wise man, that's the Hierophant, that's the Pope, that's the Brahman, that's the Buddha, that's the Bodhisattva, right? And the Bodhisattva knows that everything is an emanation of the One, you know. Brahman is the world. The world is illusory. Brahman alone is real. Brahman is the world. And that includes dog shit on the sidewalk. And it includes all the freaky people you meet late December that remind you of that. Just be respecting yourself, healthy boundaries, speak your truth, be authentic, avoid drama, and be peace. But by all means, be real, be you. And don't think of Saint Bernhard and think that, you know, Tattvamasi, and that too. These people, the narcissists, the assholes, dog shit on the sidewalk, that's an emanation of God too. So be zen enough to accept what you cannot change, speak your truth, and that's part of the healing process. Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, Happy Hanukkah, whatever it is that you celebrate. Namaste, my friend. See you soon. Share, like, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know what you think about it, and hopefully see you soon. Namaste. Ciao.